You are listening to a brand new episode of the Case Closed podcast. I'm your host, Professor C, and as usual, we have a lot to discuss. I know it's been some time since my last podcast. I recently went on air for our live stream to do a beta test about 3 or 4 nights ago to see where we stand with that. Over that span, we had quite a bit of dialogue with the people that joined the stream and were listening, so I was very happy to see that, and I was happy to see the fans contribute to our beta test, so we will definitely be doing more of that. As we announced in that particular live stream, we are going to convert Case Closed Live, the podcast, into Case Closed Live, the live stream. That's basically the direction we're going, so our final episode of the podcast on September 15th will end our version of the podcast, but it will also begin our official starting point for the Case Closed Live live stream. And where we were streaming with the MixLR app that it's a site that we use, that is going to be where we do the show. So the people that tuned in for the beta, that's where you're tuning in for the actual live stream going forward. We are still going to, of course, continue to do this show. This is obviously the baby project for me. We obviously want to see the work we've done here continue on and continue to bring you the news for Case Closed and to continue to provide entertainment for you via this Case Closed podcast where we started really our entire movement. So the things I wanted to come to y'all today with, we are still working on the Fandub. Those first 2 episodes that we've been talking about for so long now. I'm still in need of voice actors. I am still needing to fill a couple of roles that we have now with some of our extra characters. Most of the big parts are done. I just need extras at this point for the 2 episodes that we're trying to get out. Now, I believe once we get these first 2 episodes out, which I'm still trying to get done within the month, I really would like to get these out before the end of the month. So I'd like people to contact me as soon as they can. Case Closed 1992 at live.com. We'll have a link to the email in the description in case there's any confusion on that. Still looking for talent to come on board of the project of what we're trying to do here. And so we can get this dub out. I think once it hits and people see it, I think a lot of people are going to want to jump on board, people that aren't even part of our community, people that are going to see this for the first time and want to join in. So it's a big deal for us here to try and get these episodes out and get people excited about what we're doing right now. It's a very important thing for us. So really, this episode is to ask the fans that want to contribute to something in a way, if you have seen the subs and you've had some interest in wanting to do voiceover work for a character and you think you can match mouth flaps and take time in doing lines, we actually provide you with the script, so you don't have to write any lines or anything like that. You just have to match your lines with the mouth flaps of the characters with the lines we provide you, and that's really what's to it at this point, and also having a very good voice for what we're trying to do. We do want to sound as good as we can, so that's why we do the audition process at Case Closed 1992 at live.com. We are trying to find the voices that fit for the characters. There's a lot more discussion going on our forums. I was wanting to touch on that about the Fandub, and I think people are more excited now than they ever have been, and they do want to see the episodes that we have been working on. I think people are eager to see it happen, and I think once those 2 episodes come out, it won't be so hard to get help from fans on voices. I think there's going to be a lot of people that want to jump on the project and help out once they actually see it. I've heard a lot of the main characters' dialogue in the audio files that were sent. I know exactly how Richard's going to sound. I know exactly how Conan's going to sound. I know exactly how McGuire is going to sound. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the whole thing. I just want other people to jump on board and really lend their voices and be committed to the project so we can actually get these out and keep going forward. I am looking to play a small part in the dub myself. I know I was talking about playing Jin earlier, but I don't think people were too big on my audition for Jin, so I think I might take even a lesser role, maybe play an extra character in a couple of the episodes and just kind of keep it at a limited role, and pick maybe someone else to play Jin that's more suited. Obviously, a character I'm excited about casting later on in the dub is Akai. I think he's an awesome character. He has so many layers to his character, and so much layers and elements to him that I really enjoy. So we are definitely characters like that people are fan favorites for the fans. We would like to see them cast at some point and get them out. And my idea, I've really shifted some focus too, is that I want to see us give a Season 6 to the fans. That's what I'm thinking. Get a Season 6 out on our version. We can put out Season 6 with our Fandub while still promoting Funimation to do an official release, which is obviously why we're doing this in the first place, because we will have promos for Funimation. And then maybe get into a spot where we can jump around. Maybe jump around to important episodes after we can do the whole Season 6. Jump around to Black Organization episodes, Kaito Kid episodes, maybe a movie. I've been thinking about movie 13 in particular, about if we could ever someday, way down the road, do that. That'd be awesome. It's really been something that I've been thinking about for a long time, where if we can get these first 2 episodes out, which is obviously the challenge right now, where do we go from there? And I know I've been talking about so much about, after we get the episodes out. And I think a lot of people are just like, okay, we'll get the first 2 out first, and that's what I want to do. So I definitely do need more voice actors to contact me and to jump on board the project so we can get this out. I would say, if you talked about a percentage about us being done, we are 70 to 75% done with the episode, both episodes that we're trying to get out. It's the extra characters that I'm having a tough time getting. So, like I said, the sooner I get 3 or 4 more auditions for extra characters, the sooner it's going to go out. And the sooner I can get those people cast, the more set we will be in going forward. I would like to also point out, getting away from the Fandub now, since I have been talking about it for a little while, our forums. I think our forums have a lot more discussion going on them in general. So I'm going to continuously post links to our website and forums, of course, created by our very own Renzo, who has the stream for Public Pool, and we have been with them for a long time, and they have supported what we've done. Showing Case Closed now for almost 2 years, maybe a little over 2 years, and have really been side by side with us in our cause for getting a Season 6. So I really love those guys, and I really love what Renzo has done for us as far as creating a great website and letting us stay on board as partners. I think it's been a mutual benefit for both of us, and I have really enjoyed the partnership that we've had. So I never take that for granted, and I just wanted to point that out. Our forums, though, are becoming a place where people are finally starting to unite, discuss, contribute really good content to the movement. We're up to 75 members now. I'd really love to hit 100 before the end of the year, and I'd really love to unite the Case Closed community in the United States to come together and, be part of what we're trying to do here with getting Funimation to jump on board and release more Case Closed, because we know for years now we've been waiting, and I know that committed fans like myself and you want to see a Season 6 official release. So until then, we will be doing our Fandub, and we will continue the way we know how. Another thing I want to bring up, I've been talking recently about wanting to appear at a con, like an A-con or something like that, or even a local smaller con. If you have connections and you can set up a booth for us or a panel or whatnot, I'll be there. If it's in the United States and I can travel to it, I'll go. But a lot of people are talking about, well, you could make the contact, you could make this happen. It's like, well, I do the podcast and I do various shows and I started the movement. I'd like to see the fans step up and do some work as far as setting that up. And if they do, hey, I'll be more than happy to appear. I'll talk about the movement. I'll spend time with the person or the people that set it up. I'd be more than happy to sit down and have dinner with the people who set it up for us, who want to appear at the con with us. And that person or those people that helped set it up will speak on the panel with me. Not just setting it up, but they'll speak on the panel with me and be part of the experience, obviously. So I'd like to see a fan step up and make it happen. I have no connections, and I don't know even know how to even start the process there. So I would definitely need help in doing so from another fan. And if it happens, I'll be there, and I think it'd be an awesome opportunity for us to promote ourselves across the country and let people know who we are. And fans of the show can come and talk to me personally, and we can just have a good time with it. Maybe hand out some Case Closed prizes, some season sets. Just have some fun with it. So if you're at all interested in that and can make it happen, contact me. We'll talk about it and see what we can make happen. So this is the 21st episode of our show. Big milestone for us. The 20th episode was a big landmark for us. I've had a really good 3 years of doing this. This has been a very fun project for me. The fans have been amazing. I think we're all united in our efforts, and I really, really believe we are making a lot of headway in the movement, and it just shows after 3 years of doing the Safe Case Closed movement, the Safe Case Closed project, that we are more united than we've ever been. I think people are really passionate about the show here in the United States. The fans that have gone out, opened their wallets, bought season sets, bought movies, watched seasons 1 through 5 over and over and over again like I have, and watched the movies over and over and over again like I have. And then the diehards also like me that will watch the subs and engaging in the Case Closed Fandub. The diehards, that's who we are. So obviously this is an awesome community, and I just want to thank everybody for being part of what we're doing. This project has not stopped. I am still very involved in it. My personal life has just been very, complicated and busy, so I haven't had time to dedicate to it lately, but I am trying to carve out time for it because it is very important, and I think a lot of fans appreciate it. And, for everyone that's involved, this is a big deal. So I want to thank everybody that's jumped on board and supported the movement. So until next time, guys, I will see you. Like I said, send me an email regarding the Case Closed Fandub or even the con panels that come up. So you can send me an email at caseclosed1992@live.com. I will look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you next time on the Case Closed podcast. Take care, everybody.